Hello, pre-calculus student. This video is for chapter 5.2 and 5.3 online homework, so follow along. You will need to have a unit circle open because we would be evaluating sine, cosine, tangent, all those units, special angles using unit circles. So question 1, for the information given, find the quadrant when the terminal point determined by T lies. So whether it's in quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if I have sine being positive, cosine is also positive, well, the terminal side will lie in quadrant 1. Okay. If sine is negative, cosine is negative, where would that be? Okay, so let's go back to the notes. The unit circles are like this, right? So the points are x, comma, y. So this is positive, positive. This would have sine being positive, and this would have tangent being positive, and this has hopefully cosine being positive. So if both sine and cosines are negative, that means it will be in quadrant 3. And if sine is negative but cosine is positive, that would be quadrant 4. Because sine is negative here, but cosine is positive. Which is positive? Sine is positive and cosine negative, so it would be quadrant 2. Okay. So 3, 4, 2. 3, 4, 2. The second question, if my angle is pi, what is sine pi and what is cosine pi? Give exact value. So we know from the unit circle pi is at, I think it's in the notes also. Pi is here. So, and this point is negative 1 comma 0. Sine is y value, so that's 0. Cosine is x value, so it's negative 1. Okay, so what is sine pi over 2, cosine pi over 2, and tangent pi over 2? So we would draw the unit circle, and pi over 2 is here. So the unit circle cut that at 0, 1, x, y, cosine, sine. So cosine is 0, sine is 1. But what about tangent? Y over x, that's undefined. 3. Oh, yeah. 1, 0. Cosine is 0, yeah. And this undefined does not exist. What about 0? So you can see that it is 0 with no degrees is 0 radian. So 0 degree is, and the unit circle is here, and this has 1 comma 0 cosine and sine. So sine is 0, cosine is 1. Tangent is y over x is 0 over 1, so it's 0. 1, 0. So 120 degrees, so let's look at the unit circle. 120 is over here, is negative 1/2 with 3 over 2. So in your online homework, you might have a different angle. So what you do is you look up the unit circle. So it's, if here, the point is negative 1/2 with 3 over 2. So sine is root 3 over 2 because it's a y value. Cosine is negative 1/2. Tangent is y over x, so we have to do some work. Root 3 over 2 divided by negative 1/2. The 2 cancel, is negative root 3. Okay. 3 of sine over 2 negative 1/2. And then this is negative root 3. Okay, 6. If my angle is negative 5 pi over 6, which is not under unit circle, so I have to figure out what it is coterminal with. Negative 5 pi over 6, if I plus 2 pi, that would be negative 5 pi over 6 plus 12 pi over 6. That is equal to 7 pi over 6. In the unit circle, 7 pi over 6 is here, so it's negative root 3 over 2, negative 1/2. Negative root 3 over 2, negative 1/2, both negative. And my sine would be y, so it's negative 1/2. My cosine would be negative root 3 over 2, both negative. Negative root 3 over 2. 7. If theta is negative 5 pi over 3, what is sine and cosine of it? So again, this is outside of 2 pi. So we would find the coterminal angle by adding 2 pi, that is negative 5 pi over 3 plus 6 pi over 3. That is equal to just pi over 3. And pi over 3 is here, 1/2 was 3 over 2. 1/2 was 3 over 2. So sine is y, so was 3 over 2. This is 1/2, all positive. Root 3 over 2, 1/2, positive. And then 3 pi over 4, I have to do sine and cosine. 3 pi over 4 is in quadrant 2, is negative root 2 over 2, root 2 over 2. So sine is root 2 over 2. 2 over 2. This cosine is negative root 2 over 2. This is something else. So if you know the point on the unit circle, cosine is root 3 over 4, and the angle is in quadrant 1, what is sine theta? So it is not on the unit circle because you know cosine already. So what you need to do is use the Pythagorean identities to solve for them. So this would be, we will use the Pythagorean identities. So cosine square theta plus sine square that same theta, so equal to 1. Cosine is this one, right? So we will do with 5 over 4 and then square it, plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So if I square it, it's actually equal to 5 over 16. Okay, I want to get some space. So that is equal to square root square would equal to 5, and this square of square root is 5, square of 4 is 16, plus sine square theta is equal to 1. I subtract over, so sine square theta equal to 1 minus 5 over 16, or we can think of it as 16 over 16 minus 5 over 16. 16 minus 5 is 11. 11 over 16, but I need to square root. This is in quadrant 1. Both of them are positive. So continue over here. So that means sine theta equal to positive square root of 11 over 16. That is square root of 11 over 4, because square root of 16 is 4. So I will do square root of 11 over 4. Positive. Okay, so this is the similar things. We know sine, but we want to find cosine. We know sine is 2 over 3, but the thing is in quadrant 2. So in quadrant 2, we know x is negative, so cosine is a negative value. Okay. So once we do that, then we use the Pythagorean identities. Cosine square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So cosine square theta, that's what we want to find. Sine square is 2 over 3. Square is equal to 1. That's 4 over 9. Cosine square theta equal to 1 minus 4 over 9. That means cosine square theta equal to 1 minus 4 over 9. That is 5 over 9. And we want to do square root to find cosine. Coming back over this side, cosine theta would equal to square root of 5 over 9. Should I do positive or negative? It's negative because in quadrant 2, cosine is negative, or the x value is negative. So that is negative root 5 over 3. Then use unit circle to evaluate. So this is pi over 3. So get the unit circle. Maybe I'll can I make it smaller and just use it this way? Okay, so pi over 3 is here. I want cosecant. Cosecant is 1 over y, so 2 over root 3. 2 over root 3. Take answer. 2 pi over 3. 2 pi over 3 is this one. I want secant, which is 1 over x, so it's negative 2. Cotan pi over 6. Pi over 6 is over here. I have root 3 over 2 over 1/2, but cotan is x over y. So go back. X over y means root 3 over 2 over 1/2 divided by 1/2. The half and half cancel. That's root 3. Okay, 12. Also, special angle 17 pi over 4. But 17 pi over 4 is not in 0 to 2 pi in the unit circle. So I have to find coterminal. Okay. 17 over pi coterminal with 17 pi over 4. Yeah, minus 2 pi over 4 first. That is 8 pi. Oh no, minus 2 pi, so not 2 pi over 4. Minus 2 pi. So that is equal to 8 pi over 4. 17 pi over 4 minus 8 pi over 4. That is 9 pi over 4. That is still greater than 2 pi. So it will be 9 pi over 4 minus 2 pi again. That is 9 pi over 4 minus 8 pi over 4 equal to pi over 4. So 17 pi over 4 technically is coterminal with pi over 4. So pi over 4, our value is, our point is root 2 over 2 and root 2 over 2. Okay, so if that is the case, secant is defined as 1 over x. It will be 2 over root 2 equal to root 2. Cosecant is 1 over y, so that will also root 2 because it's the reciprocal of this 2. Tangent is y over x, so that's equal to 1 because they're identical. Cotangent is x over y, that's also equal to 1. So root 2, and then 1 and 1. 13, so use the odd and even identity. So if I have cosecant, cosecant is a odd function, so it would be cosecant negative cosecant n. So you can move the negative outside. Cotangent is also odd, so it's negative cotangent m. Cosine is even, so we say cosine t. I don't need the negative. but secant also is negative. It's also even. Secant and cotangent and cosine are even. Oh, it's a y. Sorry. Okay. So 13, use quotient and reciprocal identity to match them. So let's look at the notes on what is the identities. So the identities are here. So quotients are tangent be equal to sine over cosine, cotangent equal to cosine over sine. Reciprocal is secant is reciprocal of cosine, cosine is reciprocal of secant, cosecant is reciprocal of sine, sine is reciprocal of cosecant, cotangent is reciprocal of tangent, tangent is reciprocal of cotangent. So let's go look at this. Sine over cosine is what? Is C, is tangent. 1 over tangent is reciprocal of cotangent. 1 over secant should be with sine, right? And 1 over sine is with cosecant. That's we just talked about it. D. What about 1 over tangent is cosecant with C? Because 1 over secant is cosecant with cosine. B. 1 over cosine is with secant, which is E. The last two, 1 over cosine is secant. Secant is E. Oh, we didn't do it. And then cosine over sine is cotangent, which is F. Okay, so I have something wrong. Tangent, that's right. 1 over tangent. Oh, 1 over tangent is cotangent. Yes. Okay, 15, simplify. 1 over sine. 1 over sine is cosecant because they are reciprocal of each other. What about cotangent times sine? Let's go back to the notes. Oh, over here. Okay, we did this. Okay, cotangent, the last one. Cotangent times sine. Cotangent is cosine over sine. We can write it that way using the quotient. And then times sine. The sine cancel. So I hope I have cosine x. Okay, so that's the end of this online homework.